Your turn.
Ah.
You got doubles. Honey,
What?
you landed on Boardwalk.
I can see that.
Aren't you going to buy it?
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. I own Park Place. If you don't buy Boardwalk, you won't be able to keep me from getting a monopoly on the blue properties.
I thought that was the point of the game, to get monopolies.
That's what I mean. You'll be giving me a monopoly.
Oh, well, that seems fair. I have Baltic and Mediterranean. Anyway, blue is the primary color, and I want the secondary colors.
Give me those. Look, hon, you're not thinking this through. Boardwalk is the most valuable piece of property in the whole game.
But it costs so much.
You got a ton of money. In fact, I know that you're sitting on a pile of dough.
Oh, well, I know, but I can't spend that. It isn't mine.
What do you mean? I mean, I saw you take it out of your pile.
That's my tithe.
What?
My tithe. 10% of my earnings.
Honey, this is just a game.
Well, it seems very capitalistic to me.
Well, it is. I mean, that's the point. Look, the object of the game is to make all the money that you can, acquire all the properties that you can, and drive your opponents into bankruptcy.
So this is what marrying a Republican leads to.
Politics has nothing to do with it. Look, I don't understand why you can't take the game a little more seriously, that's all. You know, play like you actually wanted to win.
But honey, you really do want to win. Since I don't care anything about winning, I think it works out great. You get to win. I get to enjoy a Monopoly game that only lasts 15 minutes.
But that's not the point. Look, why even play the game if we know I'm going to win every time? And that's because you don't even try. That's so boring. I don't understand you. I mean, there's no competition for either of us.
Yes, there is. I still try to get all the secondary colors before you win.
Color has nothing to do with it.
Oh, I don't know. Your face is turning an awfully nice shade of red. Why do you get so worked up over this? It's just a silly game. Why are men so competitive at everything?
We're not competitive at everything.
Uh-huh. Do you remember last Saturday when you and Ted coincidentally started mowing your yards at exactly the same minute?
Yeah, so what?
I was watching you. You guys were racing to see who would finish first. I thought you were going to have a heart attack or something.
Oh, Linda.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to tell you. I prayed with Ted this morning, and he accepted Christ.
That's impossible. I have been sharing with Ted for years. Ted has never been interested.
Well, he was today.
How could you do that to me?
Do what?
Lead Ted to Christ.
I thought that's what we're supposed to do.
But he's my friend.
Then be happy.
Well, I am. But it's not fair. I mean, I've tried everything. Ted should have accepted Christ with me. Look, for years, I've been telling him how his life is, well, it's meaningless without Jesus. And how he'll end up in hell if he doesn't accept Christ. I've given him tracts. I've invited him to church. I don't get it. What did you do?
Well, I don't know. I was out weeding the petunias when Ted came home from the hospital. You know, his mother's in critical condition. So I just offered to pray for her. And before you know it, we were talking about God and suffering and life and death. And so I asked him what he believed. Then he asked me what I thought.
Then what?
Well, I told him I know Jesus is real because of the way he changed my life. I just described my life before Christ, and then I told him what it's like now.
That's it?
Well, he said it sounded so good. He wished he could have that too. So I asked him if he would like to ask Jesus into his heart right then. And he said he would.
That sounds so simple. You know, that's great.
Yeah.
That is really, really great. I'm going to go tell them they got to come to church with us this Sunday.
Honey, wait. Why don't we just have him over for a barbecue, and then you can mention church.
Okay. When?
Tomorrow night?
Okay. Tomorrow night.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Whose turn?
It's your roll. Wait a minute, aren't you going to buy that? That's the only purple piece I don't own. I could get a monopoly. Don't you want to prevent that?
Well, I would have wanted to prevent that in the past, but you see, not anymore. That's a secondary color. Now, one way or the other, I want some competition. So you go for the secondary colors, I'll go for the primary colors, and the first one to get them all wins.
All right, now we've got a game.